I'm Cameron.
I'm AJ.
I'm Erik.
I'm Rolo.
I'm Blake.
I'm Cooksey.
And we're Opinionated Gamers, now hosted at VGcritic.com. We've got some great articles on VGcritic right now, so check them out, and we'll have more to come. So stay with us here. As always, we've got 12 topics, a spinner wheel, and we're gonna run down this. But before we get to the spinner wheel, I want to know what's the most recent game you played, Cam?
The most recent game I played was Far Cry 4.
AJ?
GTA 5.
Awesome. Rolo?
Pokemon Alpha Sapphire.
Blake?
I'm playing more Mario Kart 7.
Cooksey?
I've been playing Codename Steam, the demo, so
Awesome.
I'm enjoying it.
And I've been playing Mario Party Island Tour, so rocking that. All right, that was like Street Pass in podcast form. All right, here we go.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel.
Five. All right, topic number 5. All right, there's been lots of cool trailers out ever since E3 when they dropped the teaser trailer for the new Wii Zelda, and then there was some gameplay demo that was brought out by Nintendo. I want to know what you guys think of the new Wii Zelda, what it looks like. Are you excited about it? Things you're not excited about. I want to know your opinions on what we've seen so far from Nintendo on the new Zelda.
I like the fact that they're utilizing the gamepad.
I'm buying it.
I feel like the map might be a little too big.
No.
Really? No way.
Absolutely not.
No. See, here's the thing. If you could eventually get bored, it's like, you just got to go from this place to this place. Okay, then you gallop on my horse for 20 minutes.
They're not going to make you cross the map.
You can have side quests and fast travel.
I mean, you can't prove that yet. They haven't shown that there's fast travel yet.
There's no way they'd be that dumb. Nintendo's not that dumb.
Erik.
I mean, they're...
Did you ever play Ocarina?
Yeah, you can fast travel in Ocarina.
Like
With the Ocarina of Time after... Okay, true.
After
you get there, you can
use the game.
They're going to build a way that you can fast travel across that map. They've got to have something. They're not going to put a map in that big and make you go, I got to go from one quarter to the other to get to where I need to go. They're not going to do that.
See, the map
a lot of maps that big do, though. Fuel did it. Red Dead Redemption did it. Grand Theft Auto does it.
How many of those are Nintendo?
And how many of those are like actual big maps? Plus, you have vehicles to get your.
Have you ever played Fuel? It takes 2 hours to get from one end of the map to the other.
That's cool.
You know what? You just get on Ponita and you just go.
You just call it Ponita.
Epona, that one.
Epona.
Whatever. I'm into Pokemon right now. So. I actually named one of my Pikachu's Ponita just to confuse my brain. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, like your brain isn't confused enough.
It is, though. 90% of the time. AJ, what do you think?
I'm still trying to decide how I feel about the whole Epona kind of controls herself kind of deal.
It's brilliant.
It's fantastic.
It's brilliant.
You can't say it's not good.
I think it's interesting. I love the fact that I'm now able to freely use my bow as I please.
That's the best part.
But
And
I
the
wish
dismount.
I could just free
And the jumping
roam.
dismount.
The jumping dismount.
The jumping dismount's also pretty cool, but I wish I could just free roam.
I love that they finally got smart and she won't run into trees.
No, my question is, can you jump onto the back of her for a speed boost like you could in Ocarina of Time?
Probably.
Okay.
I would think.
Because that was cool.
And also, I think that you're probably going to be able to control opponents sometimes, and then when you take out your bow, she'll
I don't think she just free runs.
No, you set the you go, and then if you let go of the direction, she'll just go straight and avoid the trees. That's all she does.
That's the way I
It's not actually
It's
like
about darn time.
Yeah,
Right.
and continue to travel at the speed. So you pull out your bow, and she keeps
because that was the hardest part of playing any Zelda game, especially Majora's Mask. If you wanted all the masks,
Yeah.
you have to play this level where you're on Epona and then you have to shoot all these aliens at the same time.
Yeah.
It is the hardest thing you'll ever do.
It is pretty awful.
I take that back. The Goron level is the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Okay, well, as
At
soon
the
as
very
I buy
end
that
in the
game
moon.
next month, I'll know.
Dude, pre-ordered it, coming out day 1. So excited.
So did you get the special edition Majora's Mask 3D new 3DS?
Cooksey.
You wish
Cooksey.
you did.
It sold out the day it came out. If I had the money, if I had known it came out, I got the email. I was like, oh, cool, I went to check it out. Sold out. If it had been there, I would have bought it.
I know you would have. That's why I brought it up.
Rolo, what do you think? Based on what you've seen.
I don't really play a lot of Zelda, but if I were to go out and buy it, I think it would be a game I'd like to play.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rolo.
Thank you for your contribution.
Blake, what do you think?
Well, I'm in the same boat as Rolo.
Okay, cool.
That's nice. Thanks for your contribution. Cooksey, what do you think?
I'm buying it.
Okay, cool. Spin the wheel.
Hey. I'm considering...
Oh, my bad.
I would buy a Wii U just for...
Wow.
I am considering
And I
Wii
don't
U.
play Zelda.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
play Zelda.
Which is
Hey,
why it's
I mean,
wow.
I played
No,
I played
you got
Ocarina
you
of
got
Time.
a 3DS. You got to get Majora's Mask. It's the best one.
I'm considering it.
You can't even say to that.
See, but I just have
Just
never
did.
been into Zelda
Wind
that
Waker.
much.
All the
But
way.
I look at this game and I go, Nintendo finally hit the nail on the head. They're
Yeah.
using the Wii U the way the Wii U should be used.
Using HD
they're
graphics.
using the HD graphics. They're utilizing
The gamepad.
The gamepad. They're utilizing the controllers the way that they want to. I mean, it's brilliantly developed so far, just off of what so little we've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait to see the full game because we've just seen a little tiny chunk of it, and I'm already impressed.
I have actually seen a boss battle video kind of thing with like gameplay and how that's going to work. And actually, they showed a little bit where it looks like you can use your fairy to like explore caverns and stuff before you walk into it.
Interesting.
I wonder if your fairy's gonna have like what name your fairy's gonna have.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there was Navi, and everyone just calls every fairy Navi from then on.
Yeah, and then there's Tail and
And then
Tattle.
there's Tattle, and Tattle is my favorite.
I love Tail and Tattle.
You don't really hang out with Tail.
No, but
Tail's
I still
always
like
with Skull
them.
Kid, and then Tattle's always Tattle when you first go back in time in Majora's Mask. He's all like, "What just happened?" He's like freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
Tattle was so cool.
Thanks, Cam. All right, spin the wheel.
You have no idea how excited I am for Majora's Mask. I'm so excited.
I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited for you. 3. All right. It wouldn't be a podcast if we didn't have a Pokemon. Good news is, for those of you who don't like Pokemon, we're going to start limiting the number of Pokemon questions or comments on the wheel.
But if you like it, let us know.
Let us know in the comments because there's a lot of pushback on this. That maybe if we get a lot of people saying keep the Pokemon talk going, we'll put some more topics.
Then we'll
back
put
on
the
there.
Poke Talk back in.
All right.
Because right now we're
We
getting
are-
Poke blocked.
Lame pun award goes to Cam. All right.
That was a pretty good pun.
All right. So, we're what? Couple months away. If record holds true to what
March.
Nintendo has done, they typically announce a new Pokemon game in March.
Yeah.
So we're a month away-ish
Just
from a new Pokemon announcement. So here's the topic: what do you want to see
Next.
in the next game? What if you? I mean, where should Pokemon go?
I want to
What do you want to?
see.
What do you want to see announced?
I want to see new Pokemon.
Thanks.
Wow.
Sorry, maybe about 150 of them,
Yeah, I mean roughly.
Or more.
2-3 legendaries.
something like that.
No,
One event that you just never will get.
What?
3 starters.
Region? What do you want to see?
That's what I'm asking
What? Like,
Where should it take place?
We took a huge jump when we went X and Y.
That was
Right?
France.
Huge jump.
Yeah.
I mean, you went from black and white, which is you can't even go back and play black and white now. It's just too painful.
Wow. Yeah.
Right?
I've started like 11 new games and not got past the second gym.
Yeah,
on any of
because
them.
because X and Y was such a huge departure from what they had done, but they still kept the true essence of what Pokemon was. But they just improved it. Where do we want to see them go next? Because
Wii U. I want to see a Pokemon game, same format, Wii U, and I want them to just start in red and move forward. Maybe
Welcome to the 4th podcast we've talked about
DLCs.
stuff like this.
no, I think it's brilliant. No, this is a completely different topic than we've talked about before.
Oh, yeah.
I want to
It is.
see a DLC
A remake-
region
Not
by
a remake.
region.
A
by
game
region.
that's Pokemon, same as the handheld on a console. We've talked about this like 3 times.
Yes,
No,
but
but this
that's
is-
what should be next.
That's what should be next.
I agree. I'm not saying I disagree. I just would like to see. Okay, I would also want to see a little Pokebank in between the two. You can catch Pokemon in the
Yes.
DS and then move it over to the Wii. That would be a lot of fun.
I want
it uses the
first
same-
person in the Wii U.
First person. would
First
be
person.
On the
fine.
gamepad, you could use first person on the gamepad, and then on the actual screen.
I think you'd
third
be able
person.
to switch back and forth. You look at the way the Zelda Wii U is looking, and you go, how cool would that be in Pokemon, where you are walking, you're playing third person, you're walking, but you're in that lower viewpoint. You have the trees that you're walking. When you're walking through a forest, you're walking through a forest. It's not an overworld view like you're
You can
getting now.
see the trees above you
And then you can go into first person, and you're walking through the tall grass.
in a Skyrim style. kind of walking
Oh.
through.
That would be really cool.
Right?
It'd be
And the
sweet.
Pokemon just leaps out at you. I can
That
just
would be
imagine it.
scary.
That would
Yeah.
be awesome.
And it may
It's
or
like-
may not just be like the black blob that moves out of the bushes in X and Y.
Or you
kind
could
of
actually
thing.
tell what Pokemon it is as it jumps.
But with a Pokénav, the way they've done it, you could
new
use the
Pokemon.
Wii U gamepad as your Pokénav.
Ooh.
The Wii U gamepad.
That would be
the Wii U
awesome.
gamepad
It
is a
is a
Pokédex. It's a Pokédex. That's all it is. It's your Pokénav. It's perfectly. The Wii U is perfectly developed for a transition from a handheld game to a console
The
game.
Wii U was designed so you can move through an open world in the same style that a Pokemon trainer does.
Yeah.
You have all of your accessories, you have the options of your bag, you have your essential lower screen that they had with a DS, but you can access it at any time.
Well, and that's kind of like what they did when they did the remake of Ocarina of Time, because like on the 3DS you have that lower screen, but on the 64 you never use that, and it's your bag and all of your items and everything right
It was your
there.
pause menu.
It was.
The best thing they did to Ocarina of Time 3D, can I just say this really fast? You can equip the boots to an item thing. You couldn't do that in the N64
We're talking
version.
Pokemon.
We just talked Zelda, you should have said it then.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
No, I think you're onto something here, where you say, okay, let's go back to red and blue, and let's go back and put it in this new 3D world with the Wii U, and then
$30 later.
$30
DLC.
later you get a DLC that's the next region.
You get a DLC
And
that's
you
Hoenn.
go- Yeah,
Johto,
and you,
but yeah.
Johto,
you
then
go
Hoenn.
Johto, Hoenn, and you go through all the regions.
Then France.
Really?
But-
That's what you have to say?
But it'd be awesome.
It would be. And then after you clear the region, right, or clear one region, you go to the next region and you have to start over. You can't just follow through with Pokemon. And then you can like backtrack them without forward.
You can't do your old ones until you get the national decks.
I also think that another addition should be, as you're saying, just the decks. The national decks is a thing, right? But the national decks updates with each region, right? So in Gen 4, you didn't know about the 6th Gen Pokemon because they weren't there. But
Right.
the national decks didn't know about them either. Even though in theory it knows about every Pokemon. Thanks a lot.
Because in Nintendo, they were like,
I love the Professor Oak meme that's like, I've been researching Pokemon my whole life. Here's an empty Pokédex.
I've been playing
We're playing Pokemon level 5.
Slow clap.
What the fuck are you playing?
Yeah.
don't go into the tall grass. It's dangerous. Take down a criminal organization instead. If they do use the Wii U, I really want to see, just because of the comic, I really want to see Professor Oak say, don't go into the tall grass, it's dangerous. And I want to see a Dragonite sitting there going, I'm hiding.
Think about being able to tie in the animes and the TV shows with that
Well, I
new
think-
going console.
With it also being in such a big world and everything, you could actually like use the Wii U and like the friends it has, because Wii U's have had friends, and you just really don't have anything to do with it. But say you have a friend playing away from where you are, and you just run into each other like trainers do.
Oh.
Then you can battle one another.
You could do almost
Wi-Fi
online
battles,
but actually,
but just in the same game progression.
Right.
So you're not going to be fighting someone who's been doing it for way longer than you have.
Right.
You would be fighting someone who's in the same position, in the same play part as you are.
I think it'd be cool if, depending on what region you were in, like say you're playing red, if you could also run into red and blue.
That would be cool too.
And then you're in silver and you can run into silver.
Okay. I want to shift gears a little bit before we move on to the next topic and say, if they don't do Wii U, what kind of improvements or changes or things would we like to see in a handheld Pokemon console?
I would like to see like Gale of Darkness brought back, and I think that the way they're remastering a lot of things, they could easily remaster Gale of Darkness.
They should. I think they're
that on
gonna.
the DS.
I think they're gonna come out. I think they're. Oh, they came out with the new 3DS console. So, because I mean, they usually go like iteration by iteration.
Right.
So I mean, it's GameCube. Gale of Darkness was.
Right.
So the next 3DS could be a
Potentially
GameCube.
be GameCube.
Could
Yeah.
potentially be GameCube.
And the graphics,
because they did add that C stick.
Right.
yeah, and the X and Y graphics are better than Gale of Darkness was on the system. So why not just move it over? And because right now they need a break. They just came out with one of the biggest releases they've done in a long time with Soar feature and all the other little features they threw in the chorus.
See, that's the thing.
Why not just
like,
copy it over to a remake again?
Right.
Because that's kind of the system this path they follow. But they just did a remake, so what can they do? They don't have a lot of time.
What can they do that
I don't
would
want
be
to.
more?
I don't want to remake.
I don't want.
I don't want a remake for the next one. I want a remake for the next one.
Yeah, I don't mind if every other year is a remake.
It's kinda what they've done.
That's what they've been doing,
That's a
roughly.
pattern that they're starting, maybe. we'll see what happens when they announce it. But
Yeah.
I want to see a new region. I want to see something.
Well, see,
I
besides,
love that they're going, white and black New York.
Right.
Yeah.
X and Y
London. Or Paris. Why not London?
London would be cool. Or
Awesome.
Germany
South
would be so
Africa.
much fun.
South Africa.
Ooh, that would be.
I don't know,
Guys, Germany.
Germany.
That would be awesome. Or Italy, and there's like pizza
Or-
everywhere.
Or
I'll be rolling in the dough.
One more.
Also, okay, you said what do we want to see in the next game? Nintendo has ways of saying they won't be expecting this. Let's put it in the next game. So I can't say what I want because I didn't know I wanted Soar. There it is. I didn't know I wanted Pokénav. There it is. It's great.
Yeah.
They're really good at that.
One thing that I was talking to AJ a little bit
I want new
about-
types. Sorry.
Oh, new typing.
Dragon Evolution. It's coming. It is.
Oh my gosh, that'd be the coolest thing.
Can I just
wanted
say?
it so
Can
hard.
I just say why it really bothers me that there's not an evolution for every type?
Taking them too long to like 10 years later. We'll
Seriously.
just do like 9.
Dragon's
Or
been here
8.
since Gen 1. Fairy, come on. Hate my life.
There should be a dragon evolution.
Especially with a
I know the Eevee, but you've already broken the whole evolution. Flying type Eevee.
because they need fly.
They need
for an
fly.
evolution team.
I mean,
Right.
right now I'm playing through X and Y, or not X and Y. I'm playing through Oris with an evolution team. So, and it's been fairly easy, but
boosted experience.
boosted experience and yeah. But I'm lacking the ability to use fly and those. I mean, I can get around without fly, but
Yeah.
Right.
And then once
And
I
Soar.
get the Eon flute, we're
Right.
good. But
Okay.
I would love to see an evolution for every type, and then I want to see new types.
Dude, could you imagine a ghost evolution? It's just Eevee, but see-through.
That could be way cool.
They could make it cooler, though.
Cool.
Okay, so one thing I was talking to AJ about earlier, and I was talking about how they sometimes do sequels, right?
Right.
Like they did Emerald and they did Platinum, and they keep doing them.
yes.
So people are speculating that there may be a Pokemon Z.
I've heard about this for a while,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's kind of the same idea, but with X and Y.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the problem: do you think that by saying Pokemon Z, they're saying that they're bringing it to an end?
Yeah.
Right.
That's my one concern. I don't want to see a Pokemon
That's one
Z.
thing I was scared of through X and Y, because the last 3 Pokemon are Yveltal, Xerneas, and then Zygarde.
Xerneas,
Right.
Yveltal, Zygarde, but
Whatever.
continue. So it's X, Y, Z. That's how the decks currently ended before the event Pokemon. It was X, Y, Z. I mean, and I believe that translated, they are the last 3 letters of the Japanese alphabet as well. So I don't know if they were trying to like hint.
Why would they end it?
Why would you
Honestly.
stop
It's
now?
it's like Pokemon's. It's not Pokemon. It's like Nintendo's major thing.
It is. It's one of their biggest sales.
It's the thing they make the most on.
I would think so. That would
No, Mario franchise
And
is by
Mario.
far their.
See, I'm going individual game. Oh, you're right.
No, but if you're going franchise, Mario
In Mario
franchise.
franchise,
franchise, but-
Mario's big.
Yeah.
Nintendo also has a way of doing things like, hey, I'm here, they have it, I gotta buy it or else they're going to be out, and they're never out.
But it makes
Yeah,
me,
they are. You can't buy
But that makes
Majora's
me-
Mask edition.
But
That's
that makes me
GameStop.
that makes me wonder if maybe they will shift to console.
I hope they will. They have
What if they do a Z?
I think the Wii U would be the perfect console to
to
shift.
make that shift.
No, what if they
They
do
tried
a
with
Z?
GameCube and they tried with
What if-
well, they had a 64, a GameCube
yes.
version. They had a Wii version.
Let's bring back Pokemon Snap.
I was gonna.
I want to! No! Do you know how much fun that'd be? You get the gamepad and you look around your room for the Pokemon?
Ooh,
I still-
They already kind of have that in
Pokemon Snap was
Can we-
the
can
we just
funnest
all come
game
out and
on
say
the Nintendo 64.
that
Pokemon
we all
can't stop.
really wish that Google commercial
had been a real thing.
had been a real thing? Can we just say that
Yes.
that Google
Yes.
Pokemon
Google Maps.
Pokemon
Nature's
that
Pokemon.
that would have been so
April Fools, come on!
Remember when we
Would've
had
been
that idea
so cool.
before them?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we did.
We brought that up long before. All right, I have it proof. I wrote it down. All right, here we go. Let's
You mail it
spin the
to
wheel.
yourself.
I did. I put it in a time capsule. All right. I'll find it in 20 years. I forgot where I put the time capsule though.
Great.
That's why it's a time capsule.
12. All right. Online gaming. We've talked about mobile gaming. What are your opinions on games that require pay to play?
Oh, like WoW.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Okay.
like monthly pay? Or are you talking like
I don't think he's talking one time.
Or are you talking like pay to win kind of games? Because that's a different type of pay to
yeah,
play.
there's like in Candy Crush, you can pay money, get lives. Are you talking that kind? Or are you talking like in order to play this game, you have to pay a monthly subscription?
I mean, I love games that I love mobile games, and I'm really enjoying SimCity on my phone. I love the app. They've nailed it. I think it's been a while since a good SimCity game has come out, and I think this mobile version that they've got out now, spot on. But if you really want your city to boom and have success, it's going to cost you extra money. Now, I haven't paid a dime into it, but it's slow going. And I'm a long way away from being able to unlock a whole bunch of extra features. So it's frustrating in that aspect, because if I really wanted to have a big city in here, I could be paying $50, $60 to this app.
Right.
And that's, those kind of games
just say, though,
semi-bother me.
I would rather fail to save Kate Upton than finish Game of War, though. I mean, come on, guys. I'll try that one over and over and over until I win. But
Hey, so who else is buying that game? Like all of us, right?
Game of War?
Yeah.
Nah.
I support Kate Upton.
You won't believe how many mobile ads I've seen for Game of War.
we believe it. We know.
trust me.
We all play Trivia Crack.
Dude,
so
they're getting. We all know they're going to have
every
a
time I
blimp.
miss a question on Trivia Crack,
They're going to have a blimp in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they probably will.
Because they've already spent all their money, so they can't do a commercial.
They're like, we got to spend our last $5 on a blimp.
Let's take a blimp ride. Sabotage! Right in the middle of the Super Bowl. Game of War.
Ball.
It's like the time the power went out. Power outage brought to you by Game of War. Our game does not go out.
The thing is with what you were saying with SimCity is I've been playing Clash of Clans for a year and a half now, and the thing is like there's like a max out, and like you can buy gems in order to like speed things up and like finish stuff.
But you can't make yourself better, right?
Well, not necessarily, kind of, but not necessarily. But what I was going to say was how you were saying you could get to the end really quickly, but you would have to pay all this money into it. Is what I love that Clash of Clans did is you can earn gems, like obstacles will just pop up, and you can use your builders to get rid of those things, and it will give you like 5 or 6 gems, but you can buy 2,500
Well, SimCity does that, but
it's slow, right?
It's slow.
Gotcha.
And there are games out there that, I mean, you just can't, after the initial get you hooked.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
You can't do anything unless you buy the special pack.
Right.
Or you wait like a year for something to build. That's the worst.
League of Legends is a good example, right? It's
That's
a
a
free
good
game, but if you want advantages and stuff, you can pay to get in-game money to buy skins and characters.
We're not against making money.
No.
I mean, we
not
want to
at
make
all.
money. And I get why companies do this. But in my opinion, it makes it a lesser game.
Yeah. I would rather pay for a game, because I want a game where
pay
it's
for a game up front.
all online, but I want to pay for it up front.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pay a monthly membership, and I don't want to do... I like the setup of Wizard 101. It was a great game, but you could either buy crowns, the in-game money, or pay monthly for a membership. If you paid for in-game stuff with crowns, is what they were called, you permanently had it unlocked. Or you could pay for the membership, and as long as you were paying for the membership, you had everything.
Every time I see in-app purchases, I don't want to buy the game.
Yeah.
I disabled my in-app purchases.
Well, yeah.
You can go to settings and disable it. I was like, no, I'm out.
But when I look at a game so when I'm in the App Store and I'm looking at games that maybe I want to download because I'm in the mood for a new game, if I see there that it's a free game but in-app purchases,
then it's a pay-to-play.
It's a pay-to-play, and I might not buy it. I mean...
Maybe for a week.
I would rather pay $4.99 up front for a game and have everything unlocked.
Pay to play is a great trap for like high school students, though.
Oh yeah,
like that's who it affects.
Like the girl that paid like $7,000 on the
girl in my
Kardashian
history class.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this girl in my history class. She got her phone bill back one day, and she spent $78 on the Kim Kardashian game.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
that is way far off to 7,000, Eric.
It's a high school student.
A high school student seems like
It
the
was a
same
lot.
thing.
It's the same thing.
To me, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$78, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot
I
of
can't
money.
just drop that money right now.
No.
Like, with that money, trade in your DS and you can almost buy the new DS.
It was recently payday, and I still can't drop that kind of money.
Y'all are poor.
Yeah, we're all bored. That's
Hey,
the
you want to
problem.
sponsor us? opingamers@gmail.com.
All right. So that's how I feel. I mean, and they're just a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
It's a
terrible.
trap.
great for the developers who are making bank, but
But
personally, I'd rather play $4.99 and have everything up front.
And I think you're going to make the same amount of money.
Realistically.
If your game is
Realistically.
if your
Because
game
if
is
you
good,
pay
yeah.
up front,
good.
if you pay up front, more people will buy it. Not like people that play in-app purchases. Is almost zero people.
Angry Birds. I think it's a great example.
Perfect.
99-cent game. Lots of different iterations of it. You get everything. You don't have to pay anything else after you get it.
But there was still that option,
They
too.
made bank.
Yeah.
Angry Birds, you
They
paid
made
for the game to
bank
play
off
it.
of that.
It was a great game. You didn't need to do anything in-app purchases. It was easy, but not really. Still enough challenge to make it good. But then at the same time, you could pay to make it easier for yourself. And that's why Angry Birds was so successful.
All right, I think we got time for one more topic. So let's spin the wheel here. Hey! All right, our last topic for today. In the Zelda demo, it was alluded to that Star Fox Wii U is in the works and will be out in 2015. Star Fox, now love it or hate it, Star Fox is a good franchise for Nintendo. They've done well with Star Fox.
Except the last one, that one
they
sucked.
haven't done great. And Star Fox really is only successful in America.
And
Yeah.
Hasn't done well anywhere
the
else.
only one that was good was Star Fox 64. The reason, okay, this is my topic.
Wait, hold on. Clearly, Cam, you're excited. I want to know everyone's opinion on the new Star Fox Wii that they announced.
No,
what you think?
they alluded to the fact that it's going to be a lot like the N64 one, and that was probably my third favorite game on the N64. No, fourth. My bad. No, third. It goes. My favorite games: Majora's Mask, Donkey Kong 64. You should see why it needs a remake. I wrote an article about that. It's good. Check that out. And then third is Star Fox 64. Those are my top 3 games.
So why are you excited for the Wii U version?
Well, okay, I'm going to buy a Wii U, actually, for Star Fox.
And then Zelda.
He's
And
one of the
then-
only people in America that's going to buy a Wii U for Star Fox.
And watch this. Nintendo's going to have a bundle. Star Fox bundle Wii U. And Cam's going to be like, I want one of those.
Number sold 43.
The Zelda bundle sells out in 2 seconds. The Star Fox bundle
here's
sells
the thing.
to Cam.
No. Star Fox was such a fun game. You flew from planet to planet, and you were just like, pew pew. and then there were these bosses at the end of each level, and there was Slippy Toad and Falco and the hair dude.
Dude, the
He had
big
a
dog
name.
was the best.
So
The
good.
Commander
Yeah.
Dog.
Oh, the commander. Oh, yeah.
He was the coolest.
commander was okay. No, my favorite.
I wish he was a Smash character.
my favorite
would be
person.
awesome.
My favorite person.
Duck Hunt Dog is by far
best.
one of the coolest.
Yeah, we're not talking about Smash though. That's the thing.
we should.
We should.
We're
Next
not.
time, guys.
Okay. There was. You had this dude. His name started with a W. It was like
Thanks for that.
Winchester or something. I don't know. But it.
Third favorite game, my bum.
I don't.
Probably
He's
third
only.
least place, too.
He's only in one level. He's only in one level.
Okay.
2 levels actually. But he's the one.
Glad you know your game.
Okay. No. So. So Star Fox. Okay. Star Fox is the son of. Okay.
Oh, the one guy. The one guy. That one guy that did that one thing.
No, there's Fox. There's Fox McCloud, and then he's the son. He's the son. Anyway,
Quit talking about the game.
no,
Tell me
Peppy
why
hair,
I want
Peppy
the
hair.
game.
Peppy hair. Okay, so he was in Star Fox's dad's team. And then so is the person who betrayed Star Fox's dad and killed him is on the enemy team. It's like the biggest plot twist in history. It's at the beginning of the game.
I haven't played it.
Yeah, well, you suck.
Plot twist.
I see dead people.
That's
he was
even-
dead the whole time. Biggest plot twist in
No.
history. Nobody knew he was dead till the
Cameron.
end.
Vader is Luke's father.
It's father in German.
Vader means father.
Actually,
It's not.
Dutch.
It's actually not. It's Dutch.
It's
But
Dutch.
that's one of my favorite lines of Pittsburgh.
What, AJ?
Yeah.
Just saying. All right.
Why do I
That's a
want
great movie.
Exactly.
Why? Okay,
Anna Kendrick.
Why do I want the game?
why don't you want the game?
Why should we
It's
go
a-
buy it?
Here's the thing. Nintendo announces a game, you say, that looks fun, I'm going to buy it, right?
Yes, and I've seen the old Star Fox, and I've seen the speculation of what should be there, and I've seen the most recent one, and they all just look boring and repetitive to me. So why should I go buy this game?
You know why? To support Nintendo.
The worst reason ever.
Here's the thing.
If I support
You know what? Y'all suck. I'm taking my Mac home. Let's go.
If I support a bad decision, who's to say they won't do it again?
No,
Hey, if they bring out another Star Fox game, like, no.
What, you'll buy it? 'Cause
I
I'm
will
sure you
buy
will.
it. No, I take that back. I didn't buy the GameCube one because that one really did suck.
I would buy Star Fox Wii U.
Here's the thing.
I would buy it, and I'm not a huge Star Fox fan, but I like what they're doing.
Would
with
buy it if your wife would let you.
Hey, you know what?
I grew up and my brother had Star Fox 64, and I never played it, but I always thought the traveling to different planets was really cool, but I never really saw the whole point in the storyline of the game.
It was to defeat Andros, who's controlling the galaxy.
Well,
for
clearly
evil.
they didn't make that clear enough. All right, whatever you
It's at
think.
the very beginning.
We're out of time for this week. So that's it. Let us know what you think about the upcoming Star Fox in the comments. Anything else about this podcast that you think, leave us comments below. We'll get to them. If you have suggestions for what topics we want to hear on the wheel next week, put them on the topics suggester on the app or on the website, VGcritic.com. Hopefully one day we'll have an app. That'll be nice, won't it? And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I freaking hate you all.
Why?